Welcome back, Awaken Intuitives, and welcome to any new Awaken Intuitives. Natalie here. So we are back to do a reading on this specific subject here. This is about Carl Crusher making the decision to leave Mount Wilson Ranch, Nevada. Okay. So this morning I was reading one of his posts on Instagram. And he has officially decided to leave Mount Wilson Ranch. Okay, I will tell you about that here in a moment. So I just lit some cedar for protection and some throat chakra incense for truth and clarity, okay? And I have some 1111 hertz archangel protection music frequency playing in the background that I do not own the rights to, okay? So I am going to read you some information about his post and tell you a little bit more about him if you do not know who he is. All right. So Carl Crusher leaves Mount Wilson Ranch. Carl Crusher has chosen to officially walk away from Mount Wilson Ranch. 3 days ago, Carl Crusher posted on Instagram that he has made the decision to walk away from the ranch. Carl Crusher has been the one who has uncovered the knowledge of this ranch to a lot of people, okay? At least most individuals who found out about this ranch was because of Carl. So Mount Wilson Ranch can be compared to Skinwalker Ranch and the Bradshaw Ranch. Robert Bigelow investigated Mount Wilson Ranch before Skinwalker Ranch. There has been a new owner, Jeff McBurney. Mount Wilson Ranch is located near Pioche, Nevada. A UFO hotspot, ghost town, and many other things phenomena has been reported at and near Mount Wilson Ranch for years, decades. Carl Crusher has volunteered and helped on Mount Wilson Ranch for quite some time, quite a few years. But the post that Carl Crusher made was this. He posted a picture inside Craw Creek Saloon on Mount Wilson Ranch and said, quote, "I have officially had my first really terrible experience with the buried technology and the entity that guards it. So now I have done multiple readings on Skinwalker Ranch and have gotten messages about some entity guarding the portal or portals at Skinwalker Ranch." Okay, and this was a while back. I have also done readings on the Bradshaw Ranch and Mount Wilson Ranch. So link to those will be in the description below. Well, I will link the Mount Wilson Ranch reading in the description below, okay, if you want to check it out. So then he goes on to, that guards Mount Wilson Ranch, and I have been asked not to return. I am officially walking away from that project and only wish them the best of luck there. I have invested several years of my life and put my face and name into it all on a handshake. The TV show is still coming out in June this year, 2024, and I'm excited about that. The phenomenon is real. Mount Wilson Ranch is real. The conspiracies around mind control technology are real. Skinwalker Ranch is real. I have no doubts about any of it. I hope for God's sake someone stronger than me can do it. But I have finally had enough. Death threats. I've had my friends try to sue me more than once. False accusations made at me, and seen people's lives get destroyed enough to know when to stop. I experience constant hitchhiker effect, where researchers, explorers, etc. sort of bring home the phenomena that they experienced elsewhere, like haunted places, right? So he goes on to say, and several of my friends do as well. People get depressed, suicidal, obsessed over money, and paranoid about everything. I have been told to stop by government agents. I have been told by intrusive technology to stop. I have been told in dreams and experiences that my time is up. I've had the CIA call me and tell me what clothes I'm wearing to scare me. I have had calls with people crying, warning me that it's all MK Ultra and to get out. I kept going anyway. Ultimately, I was told by the owner, Jeff, that he thinks I am just taking advantage of him every time I go there, instead of seeing everything I do as helpful. He sees me as using him to make money, and that's the dead end for me. I wish them all the best. I will continue to explore the mysterious locations around me and go to new places and follow through with beyond Skinwalker Ranch. My Patreon and YouTube still have tons of great adventures upcoming. All of his explorations and videos are multiple locations. It's not just all Mount Wilson Ranch. Okay, yeah. So he goes on to say, I hope they figure out the mystery of Mount Wilson Ranch, but I need to move to bigger things now. So the reason why I'm, end quote, okay. So the reason why I'm here sharing this is because I believe in Carl and his work. I believe he was uncovering and sharing things, getting closer and closer to the truth. So I feel he deserves the support, some confirmation. So I'll be doing a reading, asking about what he has uncovered, what he has personally shared with the public. So let's now get into this with some tarot. We will begin with some general messages on the energy regarding Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch. So what I say in this video comes from my intuition and is for entertainment purposes. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Always have an open mind. Always ask questions. Use your discernment, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And hit that notification bell so you're notified for future uploads. If you would like me to cover a topic, do a reading on it, you can always comment below and let me know what that may be. Or you can always email me privately. My email's in the description below, okay? So you can follow me on my TikTok, Instagram, Rumble if you'd like to. Those links are in the description below. But please, 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 please make sure, just make sure to follow and subscribe to Carl Crusher. Okay, his links will be in the description below as well. So show him some support. He's done so much work for a lot of us, uncovering the truth and sharing things in his explorations, his investigations, his research. So show him some support, okay? I would so appreciate that, and I'm sure he will too, okay? So awesome. Now let's start with some general messages, okay? And I actually received this from a loved one. This is just a little simple deck. It says trust the triangle, and it's got this all-seeing eye on here. So I thought maybe it's like this magic mentor fortune telling deck. And so I'm just like mainly looking for keywords for the general energetic messages on Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch, okay? So I actually have not used this yet for a reading. They're triangular. They got the all-seeing eye on it. So I just thought that was interesting. Let's see. Let's pull one, okay? And I know they got words on both sides. So let's see what I'm drawn to, and then we'll pull a few more. Yeah, they're very different to shuffle. Ooh, yeah. Let's see what we get. All right, and I personally always ask divine, source, light, creator, God, okay? Unconditional love and light, protectors, my guides, okay? Of love and light only, for connections, for messages, for guidance, for everything. I don't connect to anything else. So that's who I go to for guidance, for messages, and for protection and everything. So let's see, what can we get about Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch, please? Okay, we got two. Okay, what I see first is you long to be someone who doesn't cry during made-for-TV Christmas movies. What? And then parents that love you enough to cut you off financially. Wow, that is so interesting. Okay, he talked about the TV show coming on June this year, 2024. He talked about people, loved ones, friends calling him crying, saying, it's MK Ultra, get out, get out, get out. I just got goosebumps. And then parents that love you enough to cut you off financially. He is cutting off his connection to Mount Wilson Ranch. He's leaving that behind, right? And he did say that it's not about the money, right? And so let's find out what the other side says. Right? Yeah. Okay, it says steel-toed. How do I want to be perceived? Steel-toed. Okay, so this is what I've seen. Steel-toed. Wait. How do I want to be perceived? Steel-toed. That's strong. Strong in your journey. Strong about taking your next steps. He said he had better things to do and experience, right? That's true. And then this one, parents that love you enough to cut you off financially. Now we have ground. Boots on the ground, steel toe, ground. Okay, now we have what should I be most thankful for? So this is what I read. Yeah, this is different. We have ground. And what should I be most thankful for? Whoa. Okay, that's interesting, right? I will set these up here just to keep them in the background. We'll try to remember during the reading to keep those in mind, okay? So very different, right? Okay. So all of the decks I use, I'll tell you what they are, but I usually put a list of those in the description below, the decks that I use in the readings, so if you're interested. So we're going to now do the, oh shoot, angel card answers, something like that. I'll put it in the description below. All right. So we're still looking for keywords here. I do absolutely believe he made the right decision. Okay, so what else can we get from these cards? The angel messages cards. Okay. Imagination. Okay. Imagination. Thoughts are the building bricks of life, for everything begins with a thought. Add creativity to thoughts and you have imagination. Every castle starts as a castle in the air. This image is then grounded by architects and builders. The ground. He has very strong roots in his knowledge and research and his explorations. Oh, it's raining. Okay, the angels are inviting you to use the power of your creative imagination to expand your horizons and picture the life you want. Yes, Carl. When you hold a vision, the angels see the clarity of your intention and open doors to help you. The angel wisdom guides you to decide your desired outcomes. Be certain that you have the purest intentions. Then imagine your dreams and start the process of creation. Affirmation says, I picture positive outcomes for the highest good. I do believe he has the best intentions. I really do. Okay. Now from the Awakened Dreamer cards, Oracle. Okay. What else do we need to know? Magical me. Past, present, and future collide in the kaleidoscope of your multicolored, multi-textured, multi-layered beauty. When you are present, you are ageless, timeless, weightless, eternal, and empowered to create a truly magic-filled life starting now. Okay, so that's interesting. You know, we have this past, present, future colliding in the kaleidoscope, which I believe is like Mount Wilson Ranch, like these multi-dimensions, these multi-layers, right? The doorways, these portals, right? And then we have this multicolored, multi-textured, multi-layered. And yeah, it's like he's seen all that he could in the kaleidoscope there at Mount Wilson Ranch. And now it's off to better things. It's off to bigger things, right? Weightless, timeless, eternal, empowered. Okay. All right, last one. We are using the Shaman Wisdom cards. Okay. All right, last general energetic message. Please and thank you. Okay, we have a card 59. It says East. Well, from what I believe and know, with Mount Wilson Ranch, it's located near Pioche, Nevada. And Skinwalker Ranch is located near Fort Duchesne, Utah. That is like northeast from there. So that's where he said he was going to keep exploring. and being a part of. It has these directional maps, but we have East, and it says feminine, spring, child, fire. So this is totally like Aries season. We're in Aries season now. It's about a new beginning. Aries rules the first house in astrology. It's all about a new beginning, a new journey, a new passion, new creativity, new fire, new actions, okay? So a whole new journey for him. I went straight to it. It's part of the wheel, by the way. So forward movement, right? So I am East. I am the dawn. I am the morning. It is within me that the sun is born. I bring illumination and creativity to your path each day. I am springtime, a time of new growth and beginnings. The bright yellow fire of my morning light lifts you beyond the mundane to a spiritual path of strength and intellectual growth. That's what he's doing. Quietly contemplate the child within and consider new possibilities. There is an inner need to share with others and to find things in common. That's what he does. That's exactly what he does, right? Communication with others and with yourself should be as clear as my morning light. You can't just look, you must truly see. I am originality. I am clarity. I am the message. I am the fire within. Yeah, it's like he's this great messenger of clarity, of truth. He shares with others. That's amazing. All right, so those were the general energetic messages on specifically Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch. Off to better, bigger things. Absolutely, Carl. Okay, so I've got some questions written down. We are going to use some tarot and probably go between back and forth from tarot to oracle. And like I said, what I say in this video is from my own intuition, but for entertainment purposes. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Always ask questions. Always have an open mind. Okay, so use your discernment. So now let's start out with the tarot, and let's do the Starkissed Tarot. And the first question I have written down is, I may go back and read through what his comment, his post was too on Instagram 3 days ago. All right. So has Carl been uncovering too much information, truth about Mount Wilson Ranch? Yes. I see the Ace of Wands and I see the Wheel of Fortune. Remember that East card that was the wheel? So Aces is always a yes, always a yes. And it's a number 1. Ace of Wands is Aries energy, new beginnings, motivated beginning. This is a yes card. So yeah, absolutely. He was like uncovering brand new things to the public that the public wasn't aware of, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is a huge yes. It's actually major arcana and also fire energy. So the Wheel of Fortune is actually number 10, which can be reduced to a number 1 as well. So we have a number 11 here. 11 is about justice and balance and truth and clarity. So the Wheel of Fortune, it says lucky twist of fate. This is about new doorways, new possibilities, new beginnings, forward movement, the wheel turning, fate, destiny, cycling through karmic lessons. So these are 2 huge yeses, absolutely, okay? So he was opening a whole new doorway to the public. So motivated beginning, Ace of Wands, fire energy, the race has begun. The race has begun to open these new doorways of truth, of clarity, of, see the colors? Now, we had the multicolored, multi-textured, multi-layered beauty, didn't we? Wow. He was uncovering the colors to this place, the truths, right? He started this race of uncovering these truths, these possibilities, the multi-layers of Mount Wilson Ranch. Okay, so now has Carl been getting closer and closer to the truth about Mount Wilson Ranch and what it's used for? Has Carl been getting closer and closer to the truth about Mount Wilson Ranch? What it's been used for, what's been happening there, the history. 2 of Swords. Ah, that can be a yes, no. Okay. The Queen of Coins. So what I'm getting here is that, yeah, and then he was stopped. Time was up, he said. stopped. It was time for him to stop. So this Two of Swords is at a stop sign, a roadblock, a crossroads, difficult decisions, right? Then we have this Queen of Coins, this Queen of Pentacles, earth energy, peaceful abundance. This can be money, material wealth, security, abundance, groundedness, okay? It's like, yeah, he was, and then bam, stopped, blocked. Okay, so is he making the right decision for him about leaving? I'm sure he is, but is Carl making the right decision? That's what's best for him. Knight of Swords. Wow, then the Seven of Coins. The Knight of Swords says it's a no card, but it says unstoppable force. Wow, the Knight of Swords is air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, and the Knights are warriors. They get in there and they battle, they fight. Actually, he fights for the truth, by the way. The Knight of Swords, well, it's the true sword. He fights for the truth. He's the fastest moving knight, fastest growing, fastest to speak the truth, bring out clarity, justice, and balance. He can be a little bit rash and reckless with his words, his communication, his beliefs and thoughts, but the Seven of Coins now, it says fruits of labor. So this is all of those seeds, all of those new beginnings, those doorways, those opportunities, and what it's been growing towards an achievement, towards a goal. The egg is cracking. The egg started to crack. The golden egg. Getting closer and closer to the truth. Okay, I'm going to get a whole different tarot. So there's that one, the Knight of Swords. And then the Seven of Coins. What? Okay, yes. Let's get a whole different deck. And I'm actually going to use the FaityTale Tarot. All right. Divine Source Light Creative Guides of Love and Light Owner. So is Carl making the best decision for his highest good to leave Mount Wilson Ranch? Is he making the best decision for his highest good to leave Mount Wilson Ranch? Page of Pentacles. Pages can be younger energies, but it's always something new, an offer, a message, and an opportunity to plant a new seed, a whole new opportunity, a whole new possibility, a whole new, an achievement, an abundance, a prosperity. Let's see. Planting a whole new seed for a whole new journey, for a whole new achievement. Then we have the Nine of Cups, water energy. So the Nine of Cups is actually wish fulfillment's coming in. Wish is coming true. An indulgence in all of the hard work you've done. There's an indulgence. There's an acknowledgement, being mindful of all of the hard work that he has done. The fruits of his labor, right? The truth he shared. He had boots on the ground. He was doing the research. He was doing the work. He was secure. Now it's time for bigger and better things. Now it's time to move on to bigger and better things. Page of Pentacles, whole new opportunity. A whole new, an abundance of achievements, wishes, dreams. Wow. This is part of his journey. Okay, so were others and the owner of Mount Wilson Ranch feeling somewhat threatened by Carl and what he was sharing with the public? Were others at Mount Wilson Ranch and even the owner, were they threatened by Carl sharing things with the public? Can I get one? Okay. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands can be an The Wheel of Fortune. So that's a number 10. And the Ace of Swords. That's so interesting. Okay, they felt burdened. They felt burdened by him. So the 10 of Wands is fire energy. 10's a completion. So this is burdens. This is carrying heavy burdens on your back. keep weighing yourself down, right? Then the Wheel of Fortune's a number 10. 10 is a completion, right? 10 being Wheel of Fortune being fire energy, so is the 10 of Wands. So the Wheel of Fortune is the fate, the destiny, about forward movement, about where your journey is taking you. Where your journey is taking you. What are these burdens? It's like they were afraid of the outcome or something of Ace of Swords, of the Ace of Swords, of the truth. They felt burdened and weighed down by where Carl was taking them towards the truth, sharing the truth, because he was sharing the truth. So yeah. So they did. They were fearful. They were fearful, right? By what Carl was sharing and uncovering, correct? 5 of Wands, fire energy. Okay, and the Tower. Wow. So the 5 of Wands is a battle, a war, a tug of war, arguments, struggles, conflict, butting heads. Then we have the Tower, fire energy again. So this is the number 16 of the major arcanas. This is lightning striking the Tower, falling out of the Tower. Faulty foundation, faulty stability, faulty structure, crumbling down. Crumbling. Sudden upheaval, a sudden turn of events, conflict. Maybe different views. There was some kind of tug of war, conflict, and the faulty foundation was crumbling. Okay, that's really interesting. That 5 of Wands can be related to anger. The Tower can be related to fear. Okay, so now, does Jeff, the owner, really believe Carl was just there to make money? Does he really believe that Carl was just there to make money and take advantage? Did Jeff really believe that about Carl? The Moon. The Moon, okay, is another major arcana. This is Pisces energy. The Moon is like secrets, lies, deceit, illusions, hidden. Oh, I dropped my card holder. Illusions, subconscious. Okay. This is also, yeah, like the subconscious, you know, that reminds me of mind control, you guys. Straight up. Mind control. The Moon being a number 18 of the major arcanas, which would be a 9. 9 is faith. 9th house is faith, trust, spirituality, higher learning, higher education, higher knowledge. So that's a no. Does Jeff truly, deep down in his heart, believe Carl is genuine and has the right intentions? Yes, the Sun, fire energy. Isn't that crazy? We have the Moon and the Sun like that. Asking the same question in a different way though, you know? Does he believe Carl's there to make money? We had the Moon. Does he truly believe Carl's genuine and, you know, honest? The Sun is a huge yes. So is Jeff affected by some kind of mind control? Look what's on the bottom. The Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. And that's also like maybe even a financial opportunity. A financial offer. Oh my gosh. Okay, so is there mind control going on at Mount Wilson Ranch? Is there mind control going on at Mount Wilson Ranch? We got the Ace of Pentacles again. You see me shuffle. That's a yes. And it can be about money. Okay, we have heard, I hope you guys have, about the money and mind control. Ace of Wands. That's a yes. Oh, I do not own the rights to the commercials. Why? Why is there a commercial? Okay. So yeah, we know that there's a lot of like black budgets, right? Illusions hidden beneath the surface. That moon is beneath the surface, hidden under the surface, unseen, unknown. And then the sun is brought to light, clarity, being seen, warmth, comfort, happiness, joy. The Ace of Pentacles being a yes, and also possibly a financial offer opportunity. So we know mind control and their black budgets, right? Wow. So that's a huge yes. And then what is this buried technology at Mount Wilson Ranch? Are you kidding me? The freaking star. This is my alien card. I had this in my Mount Wilson Ranch reading. The star. This is Aquarius energy. It's a number 17 of the major arcanas. The star card is my alien star beings ET card. This is also like a vulnerability, wishes fulfilled, channeling universal energies and frequencies, right? So, wow. Wow. What else? So what is this technology buried at Mount Wilson Ranch? What else can we get with the star card? Something from the stars? Or even multidimensional, right? We have death. That could be multidimensional. Death, afterlife. This is Scorpio energy, water. It's a number 13 of the major arcanas. Stars, multidimensional. Bam. That's what's buried. So is this spacecraft buried at Mount Wilson Ranch? Is it actually spacecraft buried at Mount Wilson Ranch? The world. That's another major arcana. It's a number 21 of the major arcanas. 21 can be reduced to a 3. So the third house in astrology is ruled by Gemini, an air sign. And it represents communication, transportation, journeys, technology, and the mentality. The world card is travel. It's a journey. It's also a fulfillment, a completion, satisfaction, cycles. The world. She's holding the world. Wow. Okay, where is it from? Sometime I want to pull my own cards that I created. Where is this technology from? Let's see what we get. Judgment, another major arcana. You gotta be kidding me. This is the number 20 of the major arcanas. Judgment. That's actually something coming down from the heavens, from the stars, from the sky, to blow the trumpet, to make a big decision. It's like a wake-up call, an awakening, an enlightenment, making a huge decision, receiving a judgment call. Are you kidding? Look at the angel coming down from the sky. Look at the planets. Look at coming in like to blow those trumpets. Wake-up call. Where's that from? And we got that card. Wow. Okay, what is this technology involved with? What is this technology involved with? Is that one? Yep. Queen of Pentacles. That's earth energy. What is this technology involved with? The Queen of Pentacles is material, financial. Groundedness, secure, rooted, earthy, Mother Earth, Gaia, divine feminine, secure, security blanket, turns down lowball offers. Earth. Okay, so now I'm going to use my cards. Let's ask the same question. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles. All right, what is this technology involved with? Oh, look what fell out. Black magic. Wow. Wow. Let's see what else we get when I actually shuffle it. Wow. So what is this technology involved with that is buried on Mount Wilson Ranch? Jeez. Huh. What? We have feel free and then revealed in time. Feel free. FF. Feel free. Revealed in time. Black magic. Feel free. Feel free. What does that mean? What does feel free mean? You've got this. Isn't that funny? Feel free. Black magic. That reminds me of MK Ultra, mind control. And so I wonder if this thing can do both, like mind control and then free from that mind control or something. Is that right? Can this technology be used for mind control? Can this technology be used for mind control? Can this technology buried on Mount Wilson Ranch be used for mind control? Ten of Swords. That's like mind control. Can it be used to free mind control? Oh my gosh, that is freeing of my mind. This is mind control. Ten of Swords. This is betrayal of the mind. This can be lies, deceptions, manipulation, stabbed in the back. Okay, then I asked, can it free from mind control? The Queen of Swords is free in her mentality. She can see clearly. She wields the true sword. She can rise higher to get whole new perspectives. Why my card holders keep falling? They don't do that often. But anyway, yes, she's actually free. That is crazy. The total opposite energies there. Exactly how I asked the questions as well. Exactly. So, revealed in time. Revealed in time. Okay, so what's the next question? Is everyone on Mount Wilson Ranch afraid? Is everyone on Mount Wilson Ranch somewhat afraid? Eight of Pentacles, that's a job card. That's there for work, making money, trying to create something, trying to master something, using creativity. It's a job card. It's a career card. Are they, any of them afraid for their lives? Is anybody on Mount Wilson Ranch afraid for their lives? 10 of Pentacles. Money. What the heck? Are they afraid at all? Are they afraid at all? Because the 10 can also be a no. Are they afraid at all? What is going on? 4 of Cups. They are not aware. They're focused on money. I don't know. It's like, yeah, 8 of Pentacles is a job, career, money, okay? Trying to accomplish that goal, material, wealth, and stuff. And then the 10 of Pentacles is community, a group effort. It is a foundation, a structure, stability, financial stability, material gain, and wealth. Then the 4 of Cups is actually overseeing things, dismissing something, being dishonest with yourself. Should they fear their lives? Should anybody on Mount Wilson Ranch fear for their lives? Sorry, I don't want to scare anybody. 6 of Swords. This is all for entertainment purposes. But the 6 of Swords is moving out of troubled waters, troubled times, challenges, mental back and forth, a mental battle. It's moving out of all of that to a more calmer, solid ground. Maybe they used to be. I'm getting a different deck. Very different. Very, very different, you guys. All right, here we go. We're going to do the Sacred Kingdoms Tarot. Okay. Have others on Mount Wilson Ranch gotten threats before too, like Carl? Has anybody on Mount Wilson Ranch also have gotten death threats and threats just like Carl? Have they also gotten these threats and death threats just like Carl? The Hangman, another major arcana. It's the number 12 of the major arcanas. So 12th house can be like the moon. It's the 12th house in astrology is ruled by the moon, Pisces energy, water. It is the subconscious. It is unknown, unseen, beneath the surface, right? Illusions. And then the 12 can be reduced to a 3, 3rd house energy, Gemini, air, communication, technology, journeys, transportation, and the mentality. The Hangman is sacrifice, limbo, hanging at free will, upside down world, upside down reality, getting a different perspective. So, is that a yes? Is that a yes? The world again, and it's a number 21 of the major arcanas. We have mirrored numbers here. 12 and 21, 33. So the Hangman, mirrored numbers. The mirror reminds me of illusions. The World card, 21. The world is that journey cycle, a whole different world. Sacrifice. It's like, maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe they're just sacrificing their entire world for prosperity and abundance, financial wealth and gain. Is that what this is saying? Is that what this is saying? Is that they don't care? They're just sacrificing their world, you know, for financial gain with Mount Wilson Ranch, no matter what threats they get. Is that what that's saying? The Hierophant, another freaking major arcana. That's so weird. Okay, here's the Hangman, right? Okay. Check this picture out. This is the world. Whole different world, right? And then we have the Hierophant, which is a number 5 of the major arcanas. 5s is about changes, transformations, challenges. The Hierophant is actually ruled by Taurus. Taurus is an earth sign, and it rules the 2nd house in astrology. The 2nd house is material, finances, 3D, earthy energy, tangible material things. This Hierophant, it can be a spiritual, religious leader, teacher, conformity, rules, establishments, marriage contracts. It can be as above, so below connection, holding some keys, information to society, to the community. Spiritual wisdom. Okay. All right. So now, will they be able to share the truth with the public fully? Will Mount Wilson Ranch be able to share the full truth about what Mount Wilson Ranch is and what it's been used for? Will they ever be able to share it fully? The full and complete truth. One card, please. Yes or no? 7 of Swords. That's a no for me. 7 of Swords is a liar, cheater, thief, or strategic, sneaky. Got to be careful with what they say. That might be why. Yeah. That might be why, is that why the owner told Carl, made him feel like he's just using him and stuff? Is that partly why? Huh. 2 major arcanas again. This is crazy, all the major arcanas. That means it's big energy. So the Fool. The Fool is air energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It's a 0 of the major arcanas. This is where all of the tarot cards start. So this is a leap of faith, a trust fall, being a fool, being immature, being spontaneous and adventurous, taking a leap of faith. It can be like packing your bag and just going for it. Just wherever it leads you, you're just going to follow. Okay. And then we have Temperance, which is a number 14 of the major arcanas. This is ruled by Sagittarius. 14 can also be a 5. 5s are those changes, challenges, cycles. Temperance is divine timing. It's also like patience, patience to succeed, divine planning, celebration, mixing cups, mixing energies. This is what I'm getting. Foolish path. Foolish path. I don't know. All right. What would happen to Carl if he stayed on Mount Wilson Ranch and keep sharing the truth? What would happen? Just saying and asking. Judgment? Are you kidding? Judgment? This is making a huge decision, a big old wake call. It is enlightenment, awakening. This is receiving a judgment call. Like faced with a big decision. It's also those angels coming down, blowing the trumpets, right? Getting the attention. Look at this creature guy, though. Let's pull one more. What would happen to Carl if he stayed on Mount Wilson Ranch and kept sharing the truth? Judgment, and then what? 9 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Cups is that overindulgence in all your hard work, wishes coming in, wishes coming true, waiting for your wishes to come in. Then we have the 7 of Pentacles. Look at this image, it's a trip. 7 of Pentacles is those seeds that he's planted to achieve something. All of his hard work. A big reveal. If Carl stayed on Mount Wilson Ranch and kept sharing the truth, was he going to reveal something huge? 10 of Pentacles. That's community, group effort, teamwork, stability, a structure. It looks like an orb. Was he going to uncover, if he would have stayed, would he have uncovered something huge, life-changing? Six of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles looks like an orb. This is some kind of structure, okay? I'm wondering if this is referring to what's hidden, buried beneath the ground, beneath Mount Wilson Ranch, okay? And all the hard work they've done to get to it and see it and uncover it, right? Those seeds he's planted, all the hard work, right? Then the 6 of Pentacles. This is charity, a give and take, a law of attraction. It's a give and receive, charitable gifts, generous hearted. And then we have the Tower. So I feel like all the hard work, though, would have been hit. Like all of the work, all of the team effort, teamwork, uncovering this give and take, charity, law of attraction. It's like magnetism. It would have been crumbling down. This lightning would have struck the structure, the tower. Crashing down. Being shot down. That ain't good. Let's ask that with my cards. Very different. Very different reading. Okay. What would have happened to Carl if he would have stayed on Mount Wilson Ranch and kept sharing the truth? What would have happened? Just wondering. What would have happened? Watch your back. Would have definitely have to keep doing that, right? What else? What else? Yeah, that tower, it's like lightning striking your back. We have the missing lunar eclipse. So we have moon energy, which can be illusions, deceptions, beneath the surface, hidden, unknown, unseen, subconscious, right? Then we have the missing or missing, gone without a trace. Watch your back. What the fuck? Wow. Yeah, I do. I feel like, yeah, he would have kept being part of uncovering things. Absolutely. But I don't think there would have been a very good outcome. All for entertainment purposes. Okay. All right. So now let's go through his post. All right. And so the very beginning of his post. I have officially had my first really terrible experience with the buried technology and the entity that guards it. So is this, what is this entity with the buried technology? Ooh, we have the Emperor. The Emperor, another major arcana. This is Aries energy. It's number 4 of the major arcanas. So this Emperor is a masculine energy. He's the king of all kings. Okay, he's all the kings put into one. And he's very grounded, very stable, has a strong foundation, is financially set, materially set. They follow his orders. He's the boss. He's the leader. He's the one in control. Wow. Dang, I wonder if I should pull an oracle on this one. Aether creatures oracle. Let's see. What is this entity that guards the technology? This is a very different oracle, so it may be something similar to it. We'll see what we get. All right, what is this creature that's guarding the buried technology at Mount Wilson Ranch? One card, please. What is this entity that is guarding this buried technology? Can we get one card, please? One card, please. There's so many of these. Can we get one creature, ether creature, to explain what this entity is that's guard? Okay, we keep getting 2, so screw it. Oh, we have Djinn and Mirbok. Okay. I've read about the Djinn one, but not the Mirbok one. Okay, these can be a little bit longer, not too bad. Okay, so we have a number 9. So 9th house in astrology is ruled by Sagittarius, another fire sign, okay? Fire. We keep getting fire every time I pull on Mount Wilson Ranch. So it just kind of reminds me of hell a little bit. But anyway, so the 9th house, it represents spirituality, spiritual faith, hope, trust, higher learning, higher education, higher knowledge, higher perspectives. And then we have this card 61, Mirbok. 61's also, it's a 7. So 7th house in astrology is ruled by Libra and air sign, which is about the scales, right? It's about truth, karma, balance, justice, clarity, partnerships, relationships. So let's read about this Djinn. What can this entity be like that guards the technology? Oh yeah, this is a bit long. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to read it all, okay? But check out this thing. All right. Djinn, medicine, desire, attainment, intention, conceptualization, amendment, wishes. The Djinn is a benevolent spirit. He manifests fifth dimensionally and has rooted himself within the thoughtscape of earth-based lack. It reminds me of this emperor. When beings have an idea about what lack is and they focus upon it, that focus begins to manifest a non-physical reality construct. The collective consciousness of the inhabitants of Earth have created such a reality construct, which can be compared to a non-physical hell, which can be compared to imagine this landscape. Simply imagine what any single Earth-based species conceptualizes as lack, such as infinite desert, solitude, poverty, depravity. The Djinn is on a mission in this landscape, seeing as he is a master, the emperor, boss leader, master of desire. He has been there for millions of years, standing like an antidote to the frequency of the place itself. He keeps with him a golden staff in a particular shape, a sphere. Are you kidding? At the base with the staff that displays two crescent-shaped projections. One upside-down crescent at the top of the staff and one crescent facing upward in the center. Similar to the way that you can separate a branch from the rest of the tree and it can generate a completely new tree. What? The Djinn can consciously split himself and generate in different areas within the universe, which is why there is not only one Djinn. Djinn are distinct beings, but are also the same being in this way. The Djinn are limited in their ability to manifest in the fourth and third dimensions. As such, they must project their essence into things. They can technically live or dwell in all conceivable things, such as inanimate objects, animals, plants, especially trees, because they have the most similar earth-based frequencies, stones, and any of the elements. To be a master of desire is to be a master of free will. The Djinn is concerned with attainment regardless of what species is before him. Many out-of-body travelers try to find the Djinn, as being near him brings you your desires. Still more people who are aware of the Djinn believe that if you find one, you can force him to perform orders for you. In truth, the Djinn is famous for granting wishes. We kept getting that too, right? Weird. He will never refuse to grant a wish and to assist you in understanding and resolving what is in the way of the attainment of your desires. However, be careful what you wish for. The Djinn does not refuse to grant wishes because he knows that if a person gets what he or she wants and it leads to painful results, that person will simply amend his or her desire. And each time a person amends their desire, they get closer to what they really want, which is a perfect alignment with personal expansion. What? That is nuts. That is a trip. Okay. I am so curious about the history on that thing. So I might look into that a little bit later. Yeah, I want to know a little bit more on the Djinn. Okay. All right. Now let's read the Meerbach. I don't think I'll read it all. Let's see. These can be a bit long, yeah. Okay, the Meerbach. Medicine, all forms of expression, communication, declaration, announcement, articulation, utterance, verbalization, display. The Meerbach is a shy, skittish creature that primarily lives only in one centralized location, the non-physical plains that correspond to South Dakota, USA. There is a particularly dense herd that resides in the non-physical plains of Slather Slough in Roberts County. The Meerbach used to have a special relationship with the members of the Sisseton Native American tribe. The Meerbach is a gentle creature and does not become aggressive even during breeding season, which corresponds to the period from June to September in Earth time. During breeding season, the males perform elaborate courtship displays using their feathered tails and parietal bone frills, while making beautiful staccato cooing throat calls, which can be heard nonstop at this time of year. The skin belonging to both the females and males thickens and becomes shiny during breeding season. Mirror box skin is unique. It is completely free of hair and scales and is comparable to shiny green lycra fabric and yet moist to the touch. Okay. The mirror box moves both bipedally and quadrupedally and tends to transition back and forth between both ways of moving often. So don't be surprised if you see them running on 4 legs and suddenly transitioning to 2. That reminds me of a freaking skinwalker. The mirror box is also a master of expression and communication. It expresses itself almost incessantly, both verbally and physically, through incredibly complex vocal and body language. I'm just like, what the? That's so freaking nuts. Okay, so maybe something similar. That's a trip. We got master all 3 cards about what this entity may just be guarding this technology. Let's ask why. Why is it guarding the technology? Why is this entity guarding the buried technology on Mount Wilson Ranch? 7 of Cups. To keep illusions, possibly. So the 7 of Cups is water. It is multiple opportunities, multiple things. We kept getting multi-layered, multi-textured, even multi-dimensional, right? 7 of Cups can be fantasy land, head in the clouds. Okay, so the 7 of Cups, yeah, it's like multiple reasons, multiple opportunities, multiple things going on. I'm getting like multiple dimensions, you know, and possible illusions. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. I don't want this to be too long, so there's the 7 of Cups. All right, and let's see here. Boy, oh boy. All right. So was Carl asked by this entity, this master entity guarding this buried technology, was he asked by that thing to not return? Queen of Wands. Wow. Fire energy. The Queen of Wands takes action. It's inspired, creative, has loyalty, is in the spotlight, reclaims her power. She reclaims her freaking power. So I think that's a yes card, by the way. All right, let's now do this one. This is the Dungeons and Dragons Tarot. The red, the fire energy. Wow. So that's a yes, correct? Let's see what we get with the Dungeons and Dragons Tarot. So that's a yes. He was actually asked not to return by this specific entity that protects, guards the technology. I'll just say guards because he used the word, that word. So he was asked by that thing. Page of Wisdom. So that's the Page of Cups. That can be a stinky offer. Pages is always something new, an offer, a message, and an opportunity. So, of a feeling and emotion. New feelings, new emotions. There's a dragon in the sky. So is that a yes, though? Is that a yes? Was he asked by that specific entity to not return? King of Wisdom. The King of Cups. These are court cards. That means higher in society or something, right? King of Cups. I think so. Look at him. So the King of Cups balances 2 worlds. It's about 2 worlds. What the heck? I think so. All right, now is all of the phenomena real? That's been said about Mount Wilson Ranch. Is all of it real, like he says? Four of Charisma and the Fool again. Four of Pentacles, Four of Charisma. Look at the dragon. So this is holding back, trying to save something for later, holding on to something, saving something. Greedy user hoarder sometimes, but it's clutching onto something. Then we have the Fool, air energy, which reminds me of intelligence, right? And knowledge. And the Fool is a leap of faith, a trust fall, jumping into the unknown, spontaneous, adventurous, a leap of faith. It's like going for it, just kind of being foolish and immature, but it's just going for it. Yeah, it's like there's still so much, though, that's being held back. There's this freaking dragon. The Fool is the faith. It's the faith, the belief in what's held back, kept from, you know. Can I get a yes or no, though? The phenomena is real at Mount Wilson Ranch. Correct. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Strength, Six of Wands. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Queen of Charisma, the Queen of Pentacles, is the one that's very secure and grounded and rooted. She's secure, has a security blanket. She's materially, financially well set and earthy. And then we have the Six of Strength, the Six of Wands. This is success, victory, triumph, spotlight, recognition. Okay. So that's a yes for me. Absolutely. Okay. Now, oh boy, so interesting, this place. So let's ask again from this tarot. So the mind control technology is real. Wait, hold on. Mount Wilson Ranch is real. The conspiracies around mind control technology are real. So the conspiracies around mind control technology at Mount Wilson Ranch is real. Correct. Yes or no, please? I asked for a yes or no. Justice is a yes. Absolutely. And this is intelligence and knowledge. Justice is truth, clarity, karma, the truth sword, the scales, law, court. It is true. Yes. Justice, Libra energy. Okay. Now, okay, so he said that friends were trying to sue him multiple times. And then he said false accusations made at him. And seen people's lives destroyed. You know, enough to know when to stop, he says. He's experienced hitchhiker effect. And several of his friends has as well. People get depressed, suicidal, obsessed over money, and paranoid about everything. This is all correct, right? Knight of Strength. That's the Knight of Wands. Knights are the warriors, the battlers. They fight. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So the Knight of Wands comes in quickly, in and out, back and forth, off and on. Fast movement, takes action, doesn't hold back, is inspired, creative, imaginative. He's an intention setter to manifest things. And then on the bottom is the Death, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Look, he's like battling some weird creature, huh? And then the Death card. It's Scorpio energy, number 13 of the major arcanas. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Aces is a yes. All right. Okay, and then, so he said that he's had, been told to stop by government agents. Is that correct? So Carl has been asked and told, has been told to stop sharing the truth by government officials, agents, right? Correct? Agents? He actually has been told to stop, correct? By government agents. Knight of Intelligence, the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is quick to share the truth. He's a warrior spirit. He wields the true sword. And the Knights are also kind of like military too. We just got the Ace of Pentacles. That's a yes. Government agents. Ace of Charisma, Ace of Pentacles is a big yes. You see how there's two hammers here? And then a hammer there. Wow. Like, stop. Bringing the hammer down, huh? Enough. Wow, that's a trip. All right, then, he's had the CIA call him to tell him what clothes he's been wearing to scare him. He's telling the truth, correct? 8 of Charisma and the 8 of Pentacles. That's a job. That's a job, career, trying to create something, trying to master something. There's another hammer. The hammer is coming down on the true sword. Seriously, look. I believe the hammer is the CIA, is the government agents, is the ones trying to put the hammer down onto his truth-telling, Carl's truth-telling. Yes. Now, let's ask this. So, is Carl going to uncover something big at Skinwalker Ranch with the other team? 3 of Charisma, the 3 of Pentacles, he's going to help. He's going to help. 3 of Pentacles is a cooperation. It's a teamwork. It's working together. All right, so what can we get to end this reading? What can we get to end this reading about Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch? What else can we get to end this reading? Come here. You will prevail, Carl. I don't know if you're going to watch this, but you will prevail. Absolutely. Bigger and better things. 1000%. Trust the plan, Carl. Yeah. If you watch this, check it out. You will prevail and trust the plan. It's better. It is going to be so much better, so much safer. Let's ask that. Is it going to be much, much, much safer for Carl to leave Mount Wilson and work with Beyond Skinwalker Ranch? 3 of Wisdom, the 3 of Cups. Absolutely. This is a good triangular connection. This is a cooperation too, teamwork. This is mingling, get-togethers, feeling good. The Trinity, yes, safer, better, absolutely. Okay, so now I'm going to get out a couple of new oracle that I've gotten. Okay, so what we're going to do first is the Galactic Guides Oracle, okay? For ending messages on this reading, about Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch. All right. What can we know about Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch from the Galactic Guides Oracle? What more can we know? Neptune, number 9. So we've gotten 9 quite a bit. And 9th house is that Sagittarius fire energy. 9th house is spirituality, faith, and trust. Trust the plan, right? Higher learning, higher perspectives, higher education. It says depth, dreams, illusion, and imagination. Imagination. Okay, so let's read that. Okay. Neptune, astrology is Pisces, element is water, chakra is third eye, the crystal is Larimar, flowers hibiscus, plant is seaweed. Journey deep within yourself for the answers you seek. Look through the veils of amnesia and illusion to see what's below the surface. Wow. Where you are letting illusion or just delusion block your view of what's real. What are your dreams, daydreams, and signs and symbols trying to tell you? Named after the Roman god of the sea, Neptune is a deeply psychic planet that is related to spiritual journeying and especially dreams, astral travel, and deep inner work. Dark, cold, and whipped by supersonic wind, Neptune is an ice giant and officially the most distant planet in the solar system. Without much light, its energy offers you an opportunity to explore the darkness, the depths within your inner worlds, and provide you with space and time to dream. As well as being a planet of inspiration and imagination, Neptune's shadow side can also draw you into illusion and delusion. Be discerning when Neptune shows up, as things may not be as they appear. Okay, so the love says try not to make assumptions or judgments about others. You may not know the full story. Money, dive deeply into your relationship with money. Look at where you may be in delusion or avoidance and bring it into the light. Purpose, see through illusion, opening your third eye and connecting more deeply with spirit. I feel like that's him. And then service, helps others journey to their own depths by listening to their dreams and stories. Share your experiences with the deep in ways that support others. Totally, right? Spirituality, record your dreams, take note of signs and synchronicities. Safely practice astral travel or meditate with guided journeys. Light work. Work on safely opening your third eye so you can see more clearly. Go deep in your meditations by giving yourself the time and space you require. Call on your guides and angels to journey with you so you can always feel safe and supported. Use your imagination to manifest your dreams. The shadow work says, be honest with yourself about what you're avoiding or ignoring. Sit with the deepest, darkest places of yourself and simply show them love. Go just as far as it feels safe to go if you have any fear of diving deeply. Get professional help if needed to look into the darker aspects of yourself and your past experiences. So, you know, he did say people kept warning him about the MK Ultra involvement on Mount Wilson Ranch, and he just kept going, you know, and I feel like that may have been the denial, right, for the while, but now it's like he's seeing now. Like this third eye chakra, you know, his third eye is connected, clear. He knows now that, you know. So I think that's what that's talking about. Absolutely. So now the last one is going to be what we've forgotten. All right. Yeah, you know, they're losing a great person that would totally help uncover the full truth of this ranch. And I feel like a lot of them are in it for the money. And they're delusional too. And I feel like maybe some of them are even part of like the susceptibility to the mind control. Okay, so what we've forgotten. Last message about Carl leaving Mount Wilson Ranch. Anything else that we can know about this situation? Whole self. Card 21. 21. Wow. 21's also like that world card we kept getting. The world is a completion, the ending of a cycle to begin a whole new cycle, a whole new journey, a travel, you know, a completion. The 21 can be the 3. 3 is that cooperation and teamwork. It's also Gemini, 3rd house energy, air, communication, transportation, journeys, technology. So let's read this out of the guidebook, what we've forgotten, okay? Whole self, the vessel. You are an emotionally complex triangle. We are made up of 3 main components, body, mind, and spirit. Try to imagine that you're like a supercomputer. Wow. This is mentioning mind control. And look at the triangle. Okay, your mind is a processor, your spirit is electricity, and your body is a monitor. Our heart sends the messages and sets the tone, and the brain operates the controls. We're all just little triangles ourselves, beings of mind, body, and spirit. A holy little trinity. The soul brings the power and the joy. People who are spiritual often radiate joy. They are spirited. When our beings need maintenance, we will know because we feel lack of joy. Remember we were getting that lack before? We stop dancing because we're out of balance. We become a 2-sided triangle. That makes it easy to get out of sorts. You probably know that it's hard to navigate when you're out of balance, right? Not to mention when the waters of life get rough. So let's do a little recalibration now. Close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, and imagine that you are a triangle or a pyramid and that you are naming all 3 sides. Each is equal. Each has the same weight and focus. When you feel pointy and balanced, you may want to write down which parts of you were out of balance so that you can check in on them more often. Okay, I just feel like, you know, the mind control, the CIA stuff, part of the delusions, you know, I think that's the big part of it. All right, so that is it, you guys. I'm done. I just wanted to come on here, do a reading, show some support towards Carl Crusher, and give some confirmation if I possibly could, right? You know, and just remember, this is for entertainment purposes. Truth is always stranger than fiction. Always have an open mind. Always ask questions, okay? And always unconditional love and light. So be it. So it is. Always. And thank you so much for being here, watching this, being a part of this with me. Please show him some support. His links will be in the description below, okay? And then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my video. And hit the notification bell so you're notified for future uploads, okay? And if you want me to cover a topic or anything similar, you can always reach out to me, okay? And use your discernment, all right? And I thank you all so very much for your support and your kindness and love and open-mindedness and your thoughts on the situation. So I will see you guys in the next video or reading. Unconditional love and light, so be it, so it is. Bye, guys. Keep going, Carl.